During the coronavirus pandemic, millions of people went online hoping to find love or maybe just someone to talk to.
Many found themselves being wooed by scammers who ended up taking thousands of dollars from them. Our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker shows us why cyber criminals have fallen in love with romance scams and how to spot them.
There's no shortage of dating or romance websites, hundreds of dating or hookup apps in the Apple App Store alone. According to the FTC, cyber criminals with achy, fakey hearts are using them to scam people looking for love. In 2020, romance scams hit an all-time record with over $304 million being scammed out of victims. That's $100 million more than in 2019. Now, some scams will start on apps and websites, but fake Cupids also use social media, sending friend requests to unsuspecting but vulnerable victims. Scammers can get those profiles by friending someone and then sending requests to all of their friends. Now, once they make contact with their victim, they might begin with flirty messages, then more personal conversations. The romance scammer will profess deep feelings and ask to move the conversation to WeChat or another messaging app. Some victims even report they've received flowers or gifts in the mail and promises to meet in person. But at some point, the scammer asks for money sent in gift card numbers or wire transfers. Now, these scams work. In 2020, there were over 30,000 incidents reported to the FBI and FTC, and the actual number of incidents is much higher as victims are too embarrassed to tell anyone. Now, one police officer told me some of the scammers are inmates using cell phones that have been smuggled into jails and prisons. Now, if you suspect that you or someone you love have been talking to a romance scammer, don't be ashamed, but contact police. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
The Federal Trade Commission reports that on average, victims lose about $2,500 to romance scams. That amount is much higher when the victim is over the age of 70.